Most people are trying to get rich. They just want to get ahead. They're in this race that will never finish. What they don't realize is they will die before the race finishes. Race will be just picked up by the next generation. In my humble opinion, there is two types of poverty. One is a poverty on this scale of abundance, and then there is another type of poverty on the other side of abundance. This poverty we all understand. You have nothing, you need everything, you're poor, you don't have money, you don't have job, you don't have anything. You might become driven to get out of this poverty. But then there is another type of poverty that very few people get to experience. And I experienced that poverty. By age 42, I had made more money than I could ever spend in this life. I had a better, bigger house than I could have ever dreamt. I had more cars, more toys, more clothes than this immigrant boy could have ever imagined. But the question that was haunting me at that time, now what? I have all the things material, but I feel empty on the inside. This type of poverty happens to very few people. Most people die making more and more and more and more. This rat race that they have gotten on, like the gerbil in this machine of world, you're just always trying to get more and more. But I am grateful that I had that awakening, that poverty of mine was in my face. Now what? Now what? You have everything, you have money, you have cars, you have everything. You've done everything. You should feel fulfilled. But I felt empty. I felt totally empty. I can eat as much as I like. I can spend as much as I like. What am I here for now? There is a certain poverty that creeps into your being at that moment. The first poverty on the other side of the scale has a solution. You can work hard, you can keep working and you're trying to get ahead. But now that you've gotten there, only emptiness beckons you. Now, I'm very grateful that spirituality came to me at this time. That vacuum that I felt in my life was filled by spirituality. But it's not a given. And just because you have made money, I know many rich people who just continuously are still going after money, more money, more money. They don't even know why they're doing it. But yet they are. They're just programmed to make money, and they have lost something very precious. Now, a lot of times people say that you are spiritual now because you have made it in business world and money-wise. No, I am spiritual because my success in material world made it blatantly apparent to me that you are not here for the money, and this money will never fill you. This money is a bigger sign of your bankruptcy, your utter bankruptcy, than it is of anything else. I became spiritual because of the realization that does not matter how much I tried to fill this vacuum within myself, I couldn't do it with things and money. And that has to be understood. Spirituality came to me because it taught me the redundancy, the stupidness of chasing money all the time at the cost of your life. This poverty of mine showed me that what you had dedicated your life to, getting ahead, making money, was not the real dream. You were chasing the God sitting within. And I was trying to fill that need for God within, my desire to know the God that was inside of me. And I was trying to find cheap substitutes for that. all seeking was for God, but unknowingly I was just looking outwardly. I was outwardly focused. And I am grateful that my bankruptcy, even though I had everything material, was made apparent to me. My utter bankruptcy, that material things will never fill me. I am so grateful that realization happened. But this is two types of poverty. Very few people get to experience that. Most people are trying to get rich. They just want to get ahead. They're in this race that will never finish. What they don't realize is they will die before the race finishes. Race will be just picked up by the next generation of people that they will program. I encourage you to stop. Look at your conduct. Look at what you're doing. Are you still chasing the material dream? Are you still hypnotized like that rat that is continuously chasing? Relax. Figure out what is really important to you and then go in that direction.